What's up guys, Joe Holland here, up here in Maine. We're gonna mix it up a little bit today. We're gonna do some pan fishing. We have jig rods, electronics, a camera, an auger, a chair, a scoop, and some camera equipment. That's about it. We're traveling light today. I'm gonna drill a bunch of holes, move around till I can find some fish, and hopefully sit on top of them and whack them for a little while. We're looking for crappie, we're looking for perch. Well, maximum depth here is about 29, 30 foot. We're gonna check them from anywhere from 5 foot down to that 30-foot range and see what range they're in or what range they're feeding in. Don't know how big the crappies are in here yet. They've been in this lake for about 7, maybe 8 years. I heard there's a pile of crappie in here, a lot of really small ones. Hopefully we could find a big class. You know, that 7, 8-year-old crappie should be getting big now. Today's all about catching some to eat. We're gonna fillet some up for some friends. I'm gonna get them a little variety today and hopefully get them some yellows, some whites, and some crappie. And we'll show you how we catch them on the electronics. Stay tuned. Man, he was already on there. They're just like sucking that little gulp in and not moving at all. Pretty good one. This is one of the best eating fish. Double catch. This is one of the best eating fish in the state of Maine right there. White perch. It's funny, you go to other states nearby in New England, they look at white perch more like a trash fish, and they'll leave them out on the ice in some states, and they'll only eat the yellow perch. Whereas in Maine, Mainers have a different outlook on it, and they'll leave yellow perch on the ice and really go after the white perch, which doesn't make sense to me to leave anything out on the ice. There he is. Got a hook in that one. All right, we got him fired up. Doesn't feel very big. He does feel perchy though. There we go, I got one. Let's see what the heck it is. Way up off the bottom. Oh, decent white perch. Spikes. That'll eat. Got him. Way up high. Oh, come on. Dang it. Oh man. Saw a slight mark up in the water column way up high, off bottom. So I actually went up to him and got about 6 inches above its head, and it committed right away. It looked right away, and I kept lifting. Oh, there they are. They're back up here up in the water column. Let's go get them. Let's go get them. Where are you going? Get back up here. Okay. If we can get this fish to elevate, he's as good as caught. That might have been the one we just stung. Got him. Way up high, baby. Nice. Oh yeah, crappie. All right. That's what we're looking for, baby. Got a crappie way up in the water column out here. That's nice. You're going home. He had at least one with him. Could have been a white perch. Could have been another crappie. Boy, is that fun or what, getting them up that high. My transducer's sitting probably 4 foot, 5 foot below the surface, so you got to add about 4 or 5 foot of depth. But what I'm doing is I'm just seeing these little tiny marks on my electronics. I could set for a little higher sensitivity. Actually, you know what? I'm not even gonna mess with it. I like it right where it is. And then I'm just lifting that bait up or down, depending on where I'm seeing any activity at all in the column. Nice Maine crappie right there. Fairly new to this lake. They've been in this lake about 7, maybe 8 years. They're starting to get a foothold with a huge population. So we got to start culling some of these, and what better way to make dinner than come out here and cull a bunch. Oh, got them on the screen. Here we go. Coming up. There's like 2 or 3 mid-water. Might drop down and see if I can get those lower ones to bite. Got one on me. He's not very, oh, here we go, here we go, here we go. Got him. Yes, got him on a lift. Lift assist. Stay pegged, you dog, stay pegged. Feels like a crappie. Come on, crappie. Oh yeah. Another panner. Another panorammer. That's gonna eat. All right, we're finding them out over this deeper water. Suspended, they were with some white perch. We're catching them on a little 16th ounce Lindy jig head with a gulp minnow. But we got a pretty good little feed started. We got a yellow perch, a couple whiteys, and 3 crappie in the tank so far. They're kind of cruising out here. They just show up, you know, like they're swimming around, and they're showing up here and there on the meter. They're not, I'm definitely not on a school. Oh, here it comes off the bottom. 2. This is like guaranteed. Anytime now. Oh, what? That sucker's gonna eat. Baloney. Alright, here he comes to eat. Ready? There it is. I knew he was gonna eat. Guaranteed. Oh, what's going on? He's fighting harder, that's why. Spikes out, spikes out. Nice little hole right here, folks. Love to get a multi-species hole. Got another one sitting on the bottom. Bait's getting pretty torn up. One of the things that makes these gulps so nice is that they're super soft, and that also makes it so they rip apart pretty easy though. I'll get another one ready as this is dropping down, because that could be a fired up fish right there. Speaking of fired up, gotta love this. Nothing like catching them on light line and a jig pole with electronics. He's right on it. Lifting. Lifting. Waiting. Lifting. Waiting. He's really looking that over. All right, there we go. All right. Gosh. There we go. I don't know if he's bigger or not. Yeah, he's a pretty good white perch. Yep, he's gonna go home too. All right, he was on. All right, what are we looking at here? What are we looking at? Whitey. That's how you want to grab a white perch, is right below the eyes and a little bit lower, and they are going to flare up that super sharp spine on the back. These fins are just as sharp. You grab them there, you own them, that's it. You don't want them flopping around, I'll tell you that right now. All right, we got a couple on the screen right here. This should be pretty quick action for a little while here. If I can get down to him. All right, we should have a bite here. Under 10 seconds. Oops, maybe under 1 second. All right, probably another one. What are we looking at here? What? Oh, hoo, hoo. Crappie. All right. Pan fryers. Oh, there's like 2 or 3 on the screen. Mid-column. Oh, I'm all screwed up here. Get down to him. Hurry. That's the nice part about a hard bait. You don't have to deal with this stuff. You pulled my pants down on that one. Oh, where'd they go? Come back, chocolates. Come back. He liked that. Wow, he hit that dead vertical. Little guy, but holy smokes, he's a little chunker. We're not going to keep that one. He's going to go back. Beautiful fish. He's got like a super purple tint to him. All right, we got a bunch of fish on bottom. Folks, this is why you move around. You know, this is the good part about being mobile, is you find a hole like this that has a couple of different species that you want. It's a lot hotter hole than the 20 we might have fished earlier. Dang it, missed him. Oh, shoot. Oh, we got a school. We got a school. This won't take long. I don't even know which one's my bait. Doesn't really matter. I have no idea which one. I guess that was the one on top. There's 2 or 3 there. I'm definitely on the bottom now. Alright, there I am. I'm on the top. Got a couple coming in. Big hit there. Big hit when they knocked slack into it. That was fun. This isn't the big mark that was on the screen either, so let's see what this is. Yeah, that's a nice eater crappie. That's a nice eater crappie. And there was a lot bigger mark coming in. So let's see what that was. Boy, they are really doing a number on this gulp. I think I can get like maybe one more out of it. Try it. Oh man, there's a good one on the screen. Really good one. Come on, baby, get out there. Hurry. 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 Alright, I'm in his kitchen. Not sure what's going to happen. It's about the depth we want to be right there. And I'm going to give it a yank. See if anything shows up. Yep, he showed up. He's right under it. Twitch it. If I can get him to close that gap, we got him caught. He's coming up, coming up. I'm just going to keep slowly reeling until he hits. 1, 2 there. He's on. He's on. Little guy. Oh, white perch. Okay, we got a couple on the screen. I'll make that 3 on the screen. Don't go away from me. Come up. There you go. That's better. Coming really slowly. Not even directly under it. Still on it. Pretty promising right there. Now he's on it. See how that just turned really yellow? There he is. Yep. All right. Let's see what we got into here. Other than the That one can go back. We're in that magical hour in the afternoon. It's about an hour. You got about a half hour before dark, maybe an hour. In Maine, it comes pretty quick this time of year. It gets dark around 4:30. The sun sets around 4:30. And usually the last hour of the day, the panfish come to life. As you can see, this one's digging pretty good. Let's see what we got. A nice whitey. Flare them up. They are coming to life. What's he doing way up there? Yep, that was pretty easy. He showed up on the graph way up top. So I reeled it up through him and then popped it once and waited, and sure enough, big old crappie. If I can get him. Oh, this is a cluster. I got a cluster going. All right. That's a decent fish right there. That was a lot of fun catching. He showed up, I was down bottom, and he showed up way up top in the water column, so I reeled it up through. It's really hard to catch fish a lot of times when you bring it from underneath them for some reason, but this one I brought it through. I paused for a quick second, gave it a yank above him, reeled up maybe a foot above his head, and he came up and just waited a second, boom, he smashed it pretty good. Right in the top of the mouth. Crushing that little Lindy jig with the gulp alive 1-inch minnow, and that's gonna be some dinner right there. What a beauty. All right, one more decent one, we're out of here. It's getting really cold. It was like 4 degrees this morning, and I got out here a little late. Just one of those days where I knew what I had to do, and I knew I had enough time to do it, and this is what I was after, was a decent feed. And I figured I could find him like we did. Got pretty lucky. There he is. All right. Oh, no, he came off. You can't leave on a fish like that. Oh, that was a decent fish too. Oh man, I was halfway out of here. Getting ready to pick up the sonar, and I looked and I had a great big mark on it. Right in that crappie range. Dropped down, wasn't super aggressive, wasn't an easy one, but got him to bite, and he popped off. How, you can't go home. You can't go home now. You don't want to end on one of those. Oh, we got one coming. Froze up, but we got one coming. We got a chance. We got a last second chance here. He's looking. He's on it. Come on, baby, bite. I'll lift him. He's all over it. Got him. Got him. Okay, let's land this sucker. Oh, what's going on here? Froze up. Oh, my line froze up, so I couldn't reel. There he is. All right, that's a good one to end on. That's the first time I've ever had that, where I was fighting a fish and my line completely froze as I was fighting the fish, and just peeled drag. But there he is. It's too cold for him to be out too long. I got enough in the basket, so this one's gonna make it back and grow. He'll get a little bit bigger for next time. Thanks for tuning in, guys. It's gonna be a lot of ice fishing this winter. We're gonna go on the pike patrol in a little bit, and we're gonna do a lot more pan fishing, and I might even have a couple other tricks up my sleeve for this winter through the ice. We'll go over some new gear for this year for me, new gear that's on the market. Overall, it's just gonna be a fun, informative, you know, kind of entertaining and teaching at the same time channel for ice fishing. See you next time.